What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the newly, organized, newly dubbed, newly mixed, new version of the Wednesday pull list, which is your hype video for this week's new comic day, and that is August 13th of 2025. Guys, it was a pretty big week. It is a big week, is a big week, because New Comic Day is tomorrow. I'm recording this video on Tuesday, the 12th. And guys, we're gonna go over everything that's coming out today. We're gonna take a look at Marvel Comics, DC Comics, all the indies. I'll let you guys know what I'm picking up. And at the end of the video, we'll cover the really cool variant covers that I saw that I want to talk about because I think the artwork is freaking fantastic. All right, guys, so let's not waste any more time. Let's kick this off with covering the books coming from Marvel Comics. All right, guys, Marvel Comics for the second week in a row since I started, this new version of the Wednesday pull list has the most comics available to us to pick up this week. Marvel Comics has 17 comics once again and 2 digital exclusives available for us to pick up. From the 17 books, there are 6 ongoing series. That's it. The rest are mini or maxi series, which is crazy that they only have 6 ongoing series. Now, guys, there are 2 new #1s coming from Marvel Comics this week. One is Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, which sounds pretty cool. That's going to be a mini series. I don't know how many issues it's going to be. I'll put that up on screen right now. I forgot to check how many issues that's going to be, but the current Spider-Man vs. Predator or Predator vs. Spider-Man, that was a really good series. I didn't read the Black Panther one that came before that, but this one, Predator is killing everyone. Now, the other new #1 that is coming out this week is Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck. Issue #1 comes out this week. This is coming from the writer of Jason Aaron. If you guys remember, last year there was a one-shot that came out also written by Jason Aaron, but this series is going to be a 4-issue miniseries, which is pretty stinking exciting. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and DuckTales was a huge part of my childhood. I have huge nostalgia for this, so this is so cool. And issue #1 is going to have art by Mumad Azra, which is so freaking amazing. If you guys do not love his cover art, I think you're crazy. And if you are not reading Bug Wars, you definitely should check it out. I think it's a freaking fantastic series. And the interiors are done by him. He's doing the cover A's in the interiors. It's incredible. Now, issues 2, 3, and 4 are going to have art by Ario and Dito. And it just, I don't know, it's a story about Uncle Scrooge. Who doesn't want to read that? That's so cool. Now, from the 17 books that are coming from Marvel Comics, I am pulling 9. That is a lot of Marvel books. I usually don't pull that much Marvel, but there's a lot I'm pulling this week. I got Daredevil, issue #24, and Daredevil has been like this. I am pretty close to cutting that from my pull list. Eddie Brock Carnage, issue #7 comes out this week. Issue #6 was freaking awesome. Really good. Fantastic Four, issue #2. Issue #1, I just read literally before recording this video. I'm like, I gotta read issue #1 before I record this video. Pretty good. I will say, I think the art by Humberto Ramos made it a lot better, but it's a pretty interesting story. Fantastic Four attack Doom. Doom is like, no, and hits them with some magic, and then they get sent to 4 different timelines, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting, but the art by Humberto Ramos is amazing. Miles Morales Spider-Man, this is another book that I'm probably gonna chop. I really need to cut down my list, and I think Daredevil in Spider-Man, or Miles Morales Spider-Man are gonna get chopped. One that was pretty interesting is Spider-Man and Wolverine issue #3, because I just read that as well yesterday. It was pretty good. I didn't love the first issue of this book, but issue #2 and issue #3, I think I'm really enjoying it. And the art by Kari Andrews is really good. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion issue #2 I read yesterday. Meh, it's okay. Ultimates issue #14 was pretty good, so I'm excited for 15. And then X-Men issue #19, which I read yesterday, a banger. It was really good. But it's so annoying about this series is that there's really good issues and then really bad issues and then really good issues and then really bad issues. But issue #19 was freaking awesome. Highly suggest reading that. But guys, that is everything from Marvel Comics. Let's move right over to the books that are coming from DC Comics. There are only 11 books that they're offering us this week. Only 11. But there are 5 ongoing series, 6 mini or maxi series, and there is 1 new #1. And that one sounds really stinking cool. Now, I am pulling 8 of the 11 books. So that means I'm only not picking up 3 from the 11, which I'm almost picking up every single DC title, which is a problem. And I know I need to change that. But let's talk about that new #1 real quick. Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum, which is a Black Label book, which is coming from writer W. Maxwell Prince, and it's going to have art by Martin Morazzo. Now, you're probably wondering, I know those names. Where are they from? Well, they're the creators of Ice Cream Man. And now, I have never, well, I shouldn't say never. I might have read like 1 or 2 issues somewhere along the line of Ice Cream Man. But it's kind of like an anthology series. They tell stories, but they're not sequential stories. They're just kind of like stories. And they all are within the Ice Cream universe. But this team is taking on Superman, which is pretty stinking cool. And they're going to talk about 5 different types of kryptonite. So it's because it's a 5-part miniseries. And they're going to talk about how these kryptonites affect Superman differently, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's Ice Cream Man. It's W. Maxwell Prince. It's Martin Morazzo. This is going to be a completely different Superman story than we're used to. It's Black Label, so there's no continuity. They can do whatever they want. It's pretty stinking interesting. Now, I did not read 4 of the 8 books that are on my pull list, but let's cover the books anyways. First up is Action Comics issue number 1089, comes out this week. 1088 was good, like really good. Mark Waid is telling a story from Superman's past when Superman first becomes a young superhero. It's really good. Issue number 1088 was just fantastic. It was like Superman went on his first, not Superman, Superboy, they're calling him back then, went on his first exploring the world. Like he was able to like leave home and start being a superhero, and he went to like different cities, and there was a really cool moment where he hasn't traveled the world like that before. He's never like flown on his own and like gone to like Gotham City and then had to come back to Kansas, and he had to use a map, and it was a really cool part of the book. It's also the relationship between Ma and Pa Kent and Clark is awesome. It's so good. You guys gotta check this book out. Like, it starts with 1087, and it's this new story of this story from his past, and it's just so good. So good. Aquaman issue number 8 comes out this week. I did not read 7. This story is pretty good. It's not amazing. If you like Jeremy Adams, you might dig it a little bit more than I do, but it's pretty good. Batman and Robin issue number 24. Issue number 23 was awesome. Issue number 24 is the final issue of the current Philip Kennedy Johnson story. It's been going on for a long time. I want to say this is a 12-issue maxi series, or story at least, and it is awesome. I cannot wait to see how this is going to end. There was a great moment in 23 with Bruce and Damian Wayne coming back together because they've been like basically so mad at each other since like almost like issue number 2 or 3 of this run, and they came together like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was so heartwarming. I loved it. Batman Dark Patterns issue number 9 comes out this week. I did not read issue number 8. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice issue number 2. I picked up issue number 1. I haven't read it. It's got to get read. Green Lantern Corps issue number 7. This is another one of those books where I think I gotta chop it. I'm not loving it. It's okay. And I gotta chop the books that are okay. I gotta pick up the stuff that I'm loving. And the last book on my pull list this week that we're talking about is Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman, issue number 3. I've only read issue number 1. Very campy, very silly. It seems like it's a story for a younger audience, but it is written by Tom King, so I gotta give issue number 2 a shot. And it does have art by Balin Ortega, so it's great art. And it's got a great writer, so maybe it's going to get a little bit better. But guys, those are the books on my pull list from DC Comics. Now, the indies. There are a bunch of Image comics coming out this week. There are 13 Image titles. Of the 13, I'm picking up 7. That's more than half of the books that are coming from Image Comics. We'll talk about those in a little bit. From the other publishers, there are 22 books, which is a lot of books, and I'm only picking up 1. And guys, I'm really only picking it up for cover, and that's Pen of Apocalypse. Issue number 5 comes out this week. Now, let's talk about the books that I am pulling from Image Comics and from Massive. First up, we got Blood and Thunder, issue number 4. This series, issue number 3, was so good. I shouldn't say the series. Issue number 3 was awesome. It was funny, full of action, great story building moments, and if you're into sci-fi stuff, you will probably really like this. There is an alien that escapes like a maximum security prison, and this girl who is a bounty hunter gets asked to go hunt and bring it back, and her gun has an AI in it, and they talk together, and it's hilarious. Really good book. I really enjoyed issue number 3. Definitely the best issue so far. Bug Wars issue number 6, coming from Jason Aaron and Mumad Asrar. I loved issue number 5. Really, really good. If you're not, and then issue number 6, I believe, is the final issue of the first story arc, because in the back of issue number 5, they mentioned something about the first arc, which means there's going to be more Bug Wars, which is really exciting. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 8 comes out this week. I did not read 7. King Spawn, issue number 48. It was the final issue of the last story arc in issue number 47. So if issue number 48 is kicking off a new story arc, and the ending was really satisfying in issue number 47. Pin Apocalypse, issue number 5. This is that book that I was talking about that I'm only picking up for covers. Spawn, issue number 367. Badass story. Really, really good. Transformers, issue number 23. Issue number 22 was a banger. It was so good. Daniel Warren Johnson's story so far has been confusing at times. I mentioned this before. Issue number 22 was not confusing. Lots of big heartfelt moments. Lots of really good Decepticon moments. Or actually, not a lot. There's a few really good Decepticon moments. But the stuff with the Autobots was awesome. So good. And some good human moments as well, which we've really lacked over the last few issues. It's been so Transformer-centric. There has been a lot of stuff with the humans. In issue number 22, we got some of that, which is very important. And Robert Kirkman, and I forgot who the artist he's doing it. I think he might be continuing with Jorge Corona. They pick up the story in issue number 25, which means issue number 24 is the final Daniel Warren Johnson issue. So guys, get caught up. The final book that I'm picking up this week is The Unchosen, issue number 2. Issue number 1 was awesome. It was so good. Now this is coming from writer-artist David Marquez, and I was worried that the story wasn't going to be all that engaging because he's mainly been known as an artist, but guys, the story was so good. I'm a sucker for magic. I love it so much. And in this book, we follow a girl who has magical powers. Like really strong magical powers, but she doesn't know how to use them. And in the beginning of the book, we get greeted by her. She's like chasing after one of her friends in the woods, and he sees this bird and like it's dead. And he's like, oh man, this bird, like it's dead, it's so sad. And she's like, oh, maybe I can help it. And then she tries to bring it back to life, and it doesn't work. And then all of a sudden, all these other kids are there, and I guess they're classmates of her. And that's when you really get introduced into the world of magic. It's so good. But then there's a flashback section where these magical people find her, and you get some more backstory. And that backstory is very important, and it's very cool. And there are some big action scenes because we meet some of the villains, I want to say, because I'm not sure if they're 100% villains just yet, but it was really good. Really, really good. And it has art by David Marquez, so it was gorgeous from page 1 all the way to the end. This is a must pick up, in my opinion. So good. But guys, that is everything coming from Marvel, DC, in the Independents. Now, obviously, if you take a look at all the books coming from the Independents, there are so many that I'm not picking up, guys. I'm sure there's something in there for you guys, so make sure you guys are checking out everything. There are links down in the description below to League of Comic Geeks. It's a great place to check out everything that's coming out this week. All right, guys. It's time to move on to my cover lover picks for this week, and there are a good amount of good covers, so let's go ahead and dive into those right now. Alright guys, before we dive into these covers, I just want to let you know one thing. I ordered these just like I ordered at the beginning of today's video, but instead of going Marvel, DC, Indie, I did it backwards. We're going to cover the really cool Indie covers, then the DC covers, then Marvel. So first up, we got Transformers issue number 23 with the cover B variant done by Jorge Corona. It's so good. We got the Autobots, but it's only kind of like, you know, like we're seeing their shadows almost. It's so good. After that, I like the cover C variant. It's a 1 in 10 connecting cover variant done by David Nakayama. And I also like the cover D, 1 in 25 ratio variant done by Doug Menke. But guys, I also like the cover E variant. This is the 1 in 50 ratio variant done by Simon Parr. So good. All those covers are amazing. And even the cover A is pretty cool as well. But guys, let's move on. Spawn issue number 367. We're getting so close to 400. But guys, I like the cover A done by Federico Sabatini. So good. Bug Wars issue number 6, the cover A done by Mumat as Rar. Now you're looking at this and you're like, this isn't all that special. But guys, if you're reading this book, you know exactly what it's showing. It is gruesome and awesome. After that, I like the cover B for the very same book, but this one is done by Mike Del Mundo. Huge Mike Del Mundo fan. After that, Conan the Barbarian, issue number 23 with the cover D variant done by Sweeney Boo. I don't know why I like this one so much, but I kept coming back to it. I'm like, man, this is a really cool cover. And I'm not a Conan fan, but then this is an awesome freaking cover. He's killed some giant snake and he just looks freaking dope. After that, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 8, the cover A variant done by Bjorn Barends. Just a badass cover. So good. After that, Blood and Thunder, issue number 4, the cover C variant, which is a 1:10 ratio variant done by Addie Tong. I'm picking up all these cover C's 1:10s by Addie Tong. They've done a cover for every single issue so far, and they've been my favorite. They're so good. After that, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 3, issue number 1 with the cover C in the cover H 1:20 virgin ratio variant done by Tula Lote. Get the Pink Ranger, get April O'Neil on the cover. What is not to like? After that, Pinup Apocalypse, issue number 5 with the cover C, Pinup Homage variant coming from Andrew Torsov. Fantastic. You can see some zombies in the background there. But guys, I also like the cover D 1:25 virgin ratio variant done by Sveta Shubina. Sveta, so good, even though it's like a zombie version of Foxy. Still really good. And the final cover from the indies that I really like is Grim Tales of Terra, issue number 8, the cover P variant, which is the swimsuit variant done by John Royal, and it's awesome. Almost like looks like J. Scott Campbell, but no, it's John Royal. All right, guys, moving over to DC Comics. My favorite cover of the week is Action Comics issue number 1089, the cover B variant, which is done by D.K. Ruan, and it is so good. Probably wondering, he kind of looks like a baby because in this current series, he is super young. He's in high school, and this is just a perfect rendition of him in that moment. After that, I like the cover C variant for the very same book, but this one is done by Dustin Gwynn, and it's also freaking fantastic. It's Superman. He's young, and he's got Converse on. How cool is that? After that, Supergirl issue number 4 with the cover B variant done by Archer. It's pretty stinking good. And the final cover that I really like coming from DC Comics is Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum, issue number 1 with the cover B variant done by Tula Lote. Moving over to the Marvel covers. There's a lot, so let's dive in. First up, Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, issue number 3 with the variant cover in the 1:50 virgin ratio variant done by Simon DeMeo. You guys know, big Simon DeMeo fan. After that, Fantastic Four, issue number 2, this is 3-2, the Just Spectacular Collection variant in the 1:100 virgin ratio variant done by J. Scott Campbell. After that, the variant cover done by Simon DeMeo for the very same book. I love Simon DeMeo, and this is really cool. After that, the Scotty Young connecting variant for the very same book. I'm picking up all of these because I want the full connecting cover set with Sue and Johnny and Ben and Frank. Oh, not Frank. Mr. Fantastic, which is Reed Richards, obviously. Duh. I'm in front of a camera. I always say the wrong thing. After that, Daredevil issue number 24 with the 1:25 ratio variant done by Michelle Bandini or Michael Bandini. I want to say it's Michelle Bandini. After that, I also like the variant cover done by David Perator, and it is really good. This one is really good. This one should have been the 1:25, in my opinion. After that, I like 3 covers for Magic issue number 8. First up is the 1:25 ratio variant done by Russell Dodderman. Love these covers by Russell Dodderman. He does, a lot of these where he takes a character and just does multiple different versions of them. So good. After that, I like the variant cover done by Gerard Perel. So good. And after that, I like the Just Spectacular Collection variant in the 1:100 virgin ratio variant done by J. Scott Campbell. So good. After that, Laura Kinney, Wolverine, issue number 9 with the Just Spectacular Collection variant in the 1:100 virgin ratio variant. Also, again, done by J. Scott Campbell. This one is not as good as the other two, but this one is still pretty good. After that, Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, issue number 1 with the variant cover in the 1:100 virgin ratio variant done by Gabriel Dell'Otto. The Virgin's definitely the way to go, if you can afford it, of course, but this cover is freaking awesome. After that, Giant Size X-Men, issue number 2 with the variant cover in the 1:50 virgin ratio variant done by Ivan Talavera. So good. Magic just look awesome. After that, Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck, issue number 1 with the cover A in the 1:100 virgin ratio variant done by Gabriel Dell'Otto. I love that this series is going to have a cover A done by Gabriel Dell'Otto. It's so good. I believe there's only 2 more covers, and that's the end of today's video. Next up is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 17, the second print, 1:25 ratio variant done by Lee Bermejo. It's a virgin, and it's so good. I'm definitely going to try to pick this up this week. And after that, Bring on the Bad Guys, Green Goblin, issue number 1 with the second print, 1:25 version, ratio variant done by Lee Bermejo. 2 Bermejos back to back, both second prints, both 1:25s. Great picks to be the second print 1:25s if you're just going to reuse cover art, and these both are freaking bangers. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed most likely the shorter version of the Wednesday pull list. And guys, if you do, let me know down in the comments below. But guys, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, guys, we are at the end of today's video. Now, I am officially back from Terrificon, and man, it was a great 2 days. Josh and I went and spent a bunch of money on a bunch of comic books. I didn't spend as much as I spent last year, but I spent a good amount. I will probably do a Terrificon like haul video this week, maybe early next week, but I want to get that done for you guys. Josh did also pick me up a really cool print because he was at an artist that he really liked, and it was like 3 for $40, and he was like, you know what, I only want 2, but I bet you my buddy will like this, and I do. I really like it. But guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you've been watching from the beginning of this video all the way to this point in the video, I'm just gonna say, you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Now, if you guys look down, there's the subscribe button. If you are not subscribed and you like current comic book content and future comic book content like final order cutoff videos, I just gotta say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys pick up all the books tomorrow on New Comic Day that you want to pick up, and read them all too. Because if you gotta read what's in the guts. That's what's really what this hobby is about, is reading the actual books, but also collecting that amazing cover art, right? Right? All right, guys, have yourself a great week, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday or Friday with my final order cutoff video. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.